Okay, I'm going to explain to you guys how a potentiometer works. Now, so basically a little demonstration. Imagine we have a light bulb here. Okay, this light bulb, let's say it's just kind of dim. So as we have our potentiometer, so since it is dim, the resistance is high, so it is at a higher state, is at a high state. So which means the resistance is probably approximately at 4K omega. So on this side we have a light bulb that is at a lower state of resistance. I don't know if you can see that. So let me adjust the camera real quick so you guys can see it better. Okay, there you go. So this light, since the resistance is lower, is going to be much brighter. So this light is producing more light than the other one because it has much lower resistance than the other light. Don't know if you can see that correctly. So it has at a much lower resistance. Let's say 14 omega. It's not really the best omega sign. Bear with me. So as the wiper is set to the high state, the current takes longer to transfer, so it is lost over time. So which means the light is dimmer. So as the wiper moves along the coil or the graphite inside a potentiometer, just like your controller you're using to play your game, it gets to a low state. So now the state of the potentiometer is at a lower resistance. So which means as power is flowing through, it allows more power to flow through without restriction. So therefore, this light is a lot brighter. This is probably a more complicated way to explain it. So I'm going to draw a water pipe. We'll have two pipes. Here's one pipe. Here's the other pipe. We have a bunch of water flowing through it. This door is somewhat closed, but it still allows a little bit of water to flow through. Not much, versus the one down below, which now the door, the valve, is fully open. So now all water through this bottom pipe could flow through a lot faster, which means the resistance level is a lot lower. And this one's much higher. By adjusting a potentiometer's resistance from a lower resistance from a lower resistance puts it at a lower value, which basically, bear with me here, where was I? Basically gives us a lower value, which is then sent to the controller chip in your controller that you use to play video games to send us a different line of code. Like, for instance, now this is at low value, so now if you just generate a 0. So that tells us, for instance, when you're playing a game, to go forward. Now we move the joystick the other direction, it's at a higher value. So like 4K omega. So that's at a high value. So now that's at a high value, which in return gives us a 1. And that tells our character in a video game to go backwards. Just like how I'm able to move around in VR chat. By using a thing called resistance and high and low values, it can send that information. Into digital code, which is sent to the game, which tells the game what direction to move my avatar. Whether it's forward, backwards, or side to side. Hope you enjoyed this video. And by the way, I think I was pretty prone to make this video. Peace. Hope I didn't confuse you too much.